to Good Vibes Goddess Tarot. So, today we're going to do a twin flame reading. I'm going to cleanse the space and energy before I get into my little rant. So if you have headphones in, you might want to turn them down before, you hear tangents. Okay? Okay. So the reason why we are doing a twin flame reading is because either this person is going to try to come back and tell you that they're your twin flame, but they're a karmic twin flame, and it seems like they're not focusing on the karmic part. Also, before I click start for this video, the person that if y'all was with this person and they left you, ghosted you, and went to somebody else, the reason why they went with that person, ended up with that person, because they fell for the whole trick and the opie-dope, with the, I'm your real twin flame, in all actuality, that's also a karmic, okay? And so they left, not say like you was actually their twin flame, like you were also a karmic twin flame, but you have a lesson to teach them that was actually valuable, okay? That other karmic don't have a lesson to teach them. They just fucking toxic. You see? Exactly. Which is why they're stuck. Because you had a lesson to teach them. Which technically you taught the lesson. They refuse to learn the lesson. Or make it seem like they don't have the material to learn the lesson, but they do. And continue to attract karmics and try to make it seem like they don't know why they're attracting karmics. They have no idea, when they do have an idea of why they keep attracting karmics and toxic people. It's because they're fucking toxic. If they stop being toxic, then they won't attract toxic people. But then when they attract, loving and healthy people, they do their toxic behavior, which then hurts that, the healthy person, and then the healthy person removes themselves from the toxicity, because who wants to deal with that? Yeah, so that's why we're doing a twin flame reading, because there's a cross watcher. Well, no, there's multiple cross watchers, not just a cross watcher. There's multiple, and there's one of y'all that's just not listening. And again, that's y'all life. I don't really care. My life is fine. I'm supposed to tell you the information. I tell you the information. You do with the information as you want. You decide not to do nothing with it, you don't do nothing with it. Your life continues to be fucked up. You can't blame me. It's none of my problem. Not my fault. It's because you the one making the choices. And yeah, that's pretty much is it. You can't blame nobody but yourself. So don't be mad at nobody but yourself. But yet somehow y'all feel the need to be mad at other people because their life is moving on and doing great. It's like because you continue to do toxic shit. That's why. And the other person is not doing toxic things. So of course their life is going to get better. It's all based on your choices. You do healthy things, your life will be, reflect that. You make bad decisions, your life will reflect that. It's who would have thunk it? Like, kind of thing. So that's why we're doing the twin flame reading. Because also, within that, the lesson, with them leaving you, the lesson is to realize somebody that has something to teach you and somebody that don't have nothing to teach you. But you knew that. But yet you still with the person that have shit to teach you. That's confusing. And then mad at the person that have something to teach you. Confusing. Confusing. You with the person that ain't got shit to teach you, trying to care about their feelings, but you don't give a fuck about the person's feelings that has actually something to teach you. Something like beneficial to your life. But the one that's fucking it up, you caring for them and protecting them. You see how it's... See your choices? You come back down to choices. And priority. Like, you prioritizing that person before yourself as well. Again, that's your life. Okay? But hey, so we have... I use all the love decks that I have, right? So first we have the runner, with the runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, and listening to ego. And I remember I did a twin flame reading, and I was like, every time it shows up, I'm just gonna be like, go to this reading, okay, to figure it out. And I'm pretty sure out of it was a pick a pile reading, it was 3 piles. 2 of the piles wasn't twin flames. The last one was a soulmate, so even if it was a twin flame soulmate, I know you would be like, oh, but you said twin flame. It could have been a twin flame soulmate, or it could literally just be a soulmate. Either way, straight off the bat, with this codependent relationship, it's karmic. Or even if y'all was codependent at some point in time, y'all break that. And the fact that one person broke it and the other one is mad at the person for breaking it, still karmic. Then we have coffee cup, meeting, conversating, savoring the moment, feeling uplifting, friendship. And we have stab in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, betrayal, shocking attack. In a twin flame, there is separation. Yes. And the twin, they all try to make us, y'all did everything like a twin flame is supposed to do, but the way that have affected you is not how a twin flame is supposed to affect you. A twin flame do not stab you in the back. You ever saw twins hurt each other? No. Well, no. They more so partners and stuff like that. Pairs, friends, kind of thing. Even if they are arguing with each other and stuff like that, it hurts them not talking to their twin and stuff like that kind of thing. Them stabbing you in the back, if they were actually your twin, hurts them as well. And we have love, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. But the reason why they stabbed you in the back was because the love that you either have for yourself, that you give, that you attract. And we have the butterfly, relationship evolving, the new phase, to the next phase, healing inner child growth. Okay, the karmic lesson you needed to learn was to heal some type of childhood wound. And we have not enough, frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear or ego issues, jealousy. Which I kind of sort of touched on here. Which is why they stabbed you in the back. So it adds more and more to karmic. So yeah, and they all just come back to their ego. Now, who caused the problem or who stabbed you in the back? The person that ran. Did you run? No. You kind of sort of chased for a little bit, but you... or they wanted you to chase. Some of y'all chased for like a little bit and then stopped. Some of y'all didn't chase at all. And that's okay. But at some point in time, you realize why are you chasing after this person? Why are you running? Why are you running? Like, you just realize it makes no sense. And it was like the moments that y'all have, it was cool, yeah. It was, but it wasn't nothing to really like chase after this person for. Which is how you like started to heal your inner childhood wounds. Oh, I started doing this new thing. Okay. So we have runner in a codependent relationship. We're frustrated in a relationship, right? We have fear of intimacy. Intimacy can mean anything, but there's lack of confidence, that like being vulnerable and anything like that, because they don't feel confident enough to share their feelings or to be open, to be intimate in any way, shape, or form. So they self-sabotage the relationship by listening to the ego. But next we have fear and ego issues, which is how they self-sabotage their relationship. Right? Still here. Right? Bow. Self-sabotage relationship by listening to the ego. Then we have fear and ego issues with meeting and conversation or communicating and stuff like that. So they listen to their fear and then their ego, and that's what pretty much lead them and go on. And yeah, because we have savor the moment jealousy. Like, whoever they're jealous of, their ego would more so be like, oh, hurt that person, which is why we have stab in the back here. Because it makes them feel some type of power, some type of confidence and stuff like that. They feel low, and bringing you down brings them up in some way, shape, or form, but it actually brings them lower. They don't realize that because the ego. Then we have feeling uplifted with relationship evolved to the next level. And so they always try to look for the next best thing, but they always sabotage it because of their ego. Then we have healing inner child and friendships. People that they surround themselves also is very similar. Like I just said, they're also toxic and karmic. They surround themselves with people that need to heal their inner child. The same way they trauma bond with people. Their friendships is more so trauma bonds. And like it's like either a traumatic event happened, which is how they became friends, or something traumatic happened to them at separate times, which is very similar, which is how they became friends. Or they worked at the same place, and that's how they became friends. Went to school in the same place, and that's how it was, like some type of trauma or something that they had in common that kept made them become friends. But it's like once you heal from it and you let that go and you moved on and stuff like that. Because then we have growth and then we have heartbreak. That's when they realize y'all really aren't friends. Just the whole event, moving on and moving, evolving kind of situation. And that causes them pain because you have the unconditional love that you was giving them and that you have for yourself, they won't have that in their life. Then we have separation and self-love. Like I said, you're good by yourself and they're not. You can give yourself unconditional love. They can't give themselves that. They don't even have love for themselves. And we have deception with oneness. They make it seem like they do, but that's all ego. They don't have their shit together. Then we have shock and attack with passion. They don't love. They just have passion and lust. They don't actually. If you was with this person, you was actually the first glimpse of love that they ever had. I don't know why my voice cracked like that, but that was weird. And then we have twin flame, yin and yang, and balance, union, duality, complementing polar opposites. And we have Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise, invitation, struck by love. Oh yeah, that's the relationship evaluating to the next level. You about to meet your actual twin flame, and that's why they're coming back and trying to make it seem like they're your twin flame, but they're not. Wow, we have backstab, broken heart and pain, separation and loss, but deception and lies, and shock and attack. Funny enough, underneath the exact same card. And then we have mask, hiding true feelings, pretending, and dupe, gaslighting, and persona. And we have the chaser, fear of abandonment, chasing, codependent. Told you, they wanted you to chase them. Told you, they wanted you to chase them. And then we have poker face, take a chance, risk, and options, not showing hands, gambling. Ooh. So they wanted you to chase them because it would boost their confidence and it would boost their ego. They don't feel like they're even if you wanted them and stuff like that, what makes them actually believe that you wanted them is if you had chased them. Not the fact that they asked you out and you said yes. Not that. No. Because that wasn't good enough, apparently. They needed you to chase them, put you in a competition, and fight for your spot. Even though you didn't have them do it, you didn't do that to them in no way, shape, or form. They try to make it seem like you weren't good enough for them when they felt they wasn't good enough for you. So they projected their insecurities onto you and then wanted you to prove to them why you're good enough to have them, but they already knew that you was good enough. You see? So it's like if you have done that, they would have just made a whole nother test for you to do. Because they are not good enough. And if you had made a test and did a test, not saying to do so, okay? They would not have been able to perform. They know that they're not good enough to have you. It's like, you know, they're saying like, oh, like she out of your league, or like you punching like above your weight and stuff like that. It's like that. Like they knew already. But the lesson of it is, why do you not feel worthy enough? Or why you feel like you don't deserve love? And it stems from something from their childhood, which I already said before. So anybody that actually give them real, genuine love, they fuck it up with their toxicity. And then try to blame the person for giving them real, genuine love. But that's all that person know how to do. So, they try to come in and say like they're your twin flame, and it's an option that they have in their hand that they try to gamble with. And see if you actually take it and believe them. But as soon as you say yes and y'all like get to some type of routine again, or now it's gonna flip where they used to be the runner, now they're the chaser and they're chasing you. Yeah, you even have running, but you couldn't. Did the runner become the chaser? But you're not running. So they're chasing you for absolutely no reason, because you're not running. You just evolving. So no matter how they try to run and catch up to you, they're not going to catch up to you. Because for one, they're just trying to use you as keep you as an option and not tell you that. Which is not fair to you, which is why Spirit is saying you're going to get a balanced and stable twin flame where y'all complement each other, which is why you needed to know who you are, which is why you needed to be like the oneness, which is why they're trying to fake and pretend like they know who they are and they love themselves and they are authentic and they are true and that they healed, but in all actuality that's a lie. And the reason why they pretty much is coming back and chasing you now is because love is coming. And the love that is coming is true and genuine. Then we have from the Yin Yang deck from family, home, and commitment. And we have resistance, guarded, and cut off. Ace, Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Nature, compassion. Yeah, like I said before. They're trying to say like it's your fault for giving them like genuinely unconditional love, but that's all you know how to give. That's your nature. That's all you know how to do. It's all you know how to give. Like, when all they know how to do is create chaos and give fake shit. All you know how to do is give real shit. That's like it's just not your fault. Like, they mad because you can't be like, you don't want to be fake. Like, how is that? You can't be fake. It's not. It's like it's not in your character. Even if you be fake, it's like it's not even fake. It's just another version of like you just. I won't say suppress certain parts of you. It's just like like everyone has like a professional, voice and stuff like that. It's just another side of you. Like it's still you. It's not like a facade or anything. Like it's still you. Like they is like a whole different character. And then we have Freedom, Leap, Uranus, opposite. Opportunity. It took me a minute because I want to say options, and I was like, that's not what that says. Like that is not what that says. It's opportunities. And we have Ace, Water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay. So with the aces and the Earth and the Ace of Cups, well, yeah, the Ace of Earth pretty much is Pentacles. The Ace of Cups with the Ace of Water, pretty much the Cups. Now, I don't know if your person is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. I don't know, okay? I'm not doing that here. I'm gonna be honest with you. Because if I start that, at some point it's gonna be all the signs. And then it's just like, what if, like, it's their big three and stuff like that. And it's like, I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. Because like I said, I'm a water sign, but my rising is not a water sign. And then my moon is a water sign. So it's like, it all depends on which height. It all depends. That's what you're getting. Or who you are and stuff like that. So why I don't do that. And be like, this Taurus is, like, I'm not doing that. Okay, I'm not. I'll be honest with you. Nah. Because the other day, I'm gonna be like, something came up and it was saying like a Gemini, and it was giving very much Gemini behavior. Okay, it was giving very much Gemini behavior. But then the next reading that I did with the exact same deck, it had fire. We have Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. So if I had said, Ace of Air, so your person could be a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, and then next was freaking Leo. Like it could be like, that could be friends, or they could be it's like it literally could be the big three, or it could just literally could be all over their damn chart. I don't fucking know. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't fucking know. So all I know is I'm just gonna talk about like the personalities of it, right? All I know is this person is very materialistic in ways, and very I won't say possessive, but more so focused on like materialistic gain and like beauty and the bounty of life and stuff like that, the material stuff. And where one other, like this person over here, is more so focused on the emotions. And you're now finding somebody, or next you're going to find somebody that where it both balances out. And it comes together perfectly. Where we have earth and then we have water here, you might be like, that's mud. Like, no, it's not making mud. It might actually make a brick or something like that. And you go one brick. I don't know what that popped in my head as soon as I said, now you got a brick. Brick from, but like you can build that, like put that there, put that there. You're building something and stuff like that. Your relationship will be stronger than what this relationship ever been. Like with this other person that you restricted and cutting off and closed off to, that would have been muddy, right? And that you would have just got stuck. You would never been able to make that leap and stuff. Not saying to leap off that. No, don't do that. Okay, I'm not saying to do that. What I'm saying is, where this new person that's coming in right here, literally these two cards, is this over here, right? Plus this commitment down here in this home. What you're building is a home and a family with somebody, which you could, later on down the road, that is very stable and solid, caring, loving, and nurturing, and freeing in all ways, shape, or form. And y'all have that like the prosperity and the material growth as well. Y'all, and the emotional aspect, where this other person with over here, okay, that's right here, they don't got that, which is why you restricting them, cutting them off. This was muddy and keeping you stuck. No matter, like, it was like quicksand kind of thing. You about to be like, this other thing is no longer, it's not quicksand. And one person, you feel you're free to be yourself, or you feel free to be yourself wherever you are, like around your family, around your friends, work, wherever you are, you feel free to be yourself. And if you have to restrict yourself, it's like you might say, like, you will go there, like, say if it's like your family, you will go show your face and stuff like that. But like soon, she'll be like, alright, it's time to go, you going, kind of thing. And like invite, like, or if it's work and stuff like that, you have no problem leaving or not being around places where you don't feel welcome, where you can't be yourself or you can't be free, because you don't see the point in being there if you can't be yourself. You don't see the point of like pretending to be somebody that you're not. And there we have, I don't know who I am anymore. So this is what they would like to say. And you already knew that. With the mask. So they have mad characters. Mad characters. Then we have, I'm obsessed with you. Which is why now they chasing you. I was like, you're not running, so I don't know. They ran from you. Expected you to chase them. Oh, like some of y'all did chase, but then y'all stopped. And then from then it's not like you ran in other directions. You just didn't focus on them. And they didn't start running back towards you at that point in time. That's like, if it's a real twin flame, that's when they come back. Once your focus is not on them. Your focus been off them mad long. Mad long. They wait till you're evolving onto a whole new relationship. Because now it's really not on them. They know that it's not on them. They been knew it wasn't on them. It's about to be on somebody else. That's why they're coming back and be like, oh, it's me. It was me that they was talking about. And it's like, no. No, they're not. That's not, every tarot reader, that's not who they talking about. That's not who they talking about. Okay, then we have drama. You see, that's not what they talking about. When they say something about drama or they karmic and blah, 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 that's who they talking about, that person. Okay? Him, over there. That's who they talking about. But a new person coming in, this right here, that ain't them. That ain't them. This is above them. You feel me? Literally. Then we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Yeah. What I said before with the evolving, you're letting this go. I was like, you didn't chase them. And they knew that you didn't chase them. And they was fine with that. It was fine when you was by yourself. And working on yourself. Now it's like, won't say you started dating again, but now they see that you're working on yourself and people looking at you. People see you. Okay? And you see them see you. Okay? You might not say nothing, but you see them see you. And that freaking this person out. Okay? Because like I said, the commitment, it could be long term. And this person can't offer you anything. Okay? But they like how you like you by yourself. Okay? They don't want you to be with somebody else that can offer the things that they can't offer you. Okay? They will like it better if you could give it to yourself. Don't have somebody else give it to you and then give it to yourself. They would rather, you would just be single forever. And not saying you have a problem with that, but Spirit just like, nah, you're gonna be loved. Okay? Maroon 5, she will be loved. You gonna be loved. Because you give nothing but love. So, of course, you deserve the same love back. The love you give out, you're going to get it back. And Spirit is like, yeah, as you should. Especially after this. Because you did absolutely wrong. Then we have you. See what I said? You deserve love. You are lovable. Spirit say you will be loved. Just listen to Maroon 5. They Spirit is awesome. They seen you crying in your car and everything. Saying you deserve love. You will be loved. And this person could just sit there and watch because they wasn't going to do anything anyways. They were sitting there watching you the whole time and did nothing. They watched you be single. They watched you be hurt and heal from this heartbreak and do all of that. They did absolutely nothing. Now they want to be mad because you moving on and having a better option than them. Like, just continue sitting and watching. Continue sitting and watching because apparently you love the show. Okay? Now we getting new cast members. Don't be mad. Like, it's just... it's like they expected to get a call back. Why would you? What? There you have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday times together. Yeah, you... I don't say like it's just gonna be a honeymoon phase always, but it's like you have that with yourself, and then it's like you're gonna have that like with somebody else, like that blissful like moments of even if it's silent and stuff like that. Yeah, enjoying each other's time and like not like something like there don't always have to be drama or problem or like fighting or arguing or bickering. Like y'all could literally like just sit next to each other and just watch a movie. I don't know, man. Just you have to have silence, and it's not weird or it's awkward or it's like something wrong. Then we have true love. This is the romance of a life. See what I said? Spirit said you will be loved. You will be loved. Then we have let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Just know your ex, this person, okay, that ain't it. Drama, that ain't it. The new person gonna come in with no drama. This ain't it. Spirit is saying you deserve love. You will be loved. Spirit do not give you drama-filled love. Exactly. That person ain't it. And especially obsessed is crazy. Just they're not doing that. Then we have worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Yep. So it's pretty much saying you have to free yourself from this situation and this drama fully. Like literally put it behind you. Don't care what's happening, what this person is doing. I know it like I apologize because that sometimes frustrates me too. I apologize if you are trying to let this go, but yet this person is pulling on your energy. And that's why you keep thinking of it or like focusing on it because you feel like something is pulling. I apologize. It pissed me off too. But this is why Spirit is like, this is why they're pulling. But it's like when you feel that, to still don't think about it or dwell on it and kind of thing. And or like just be like they pull and be like, yep, no thank you, and just like try to do something else or focus on something else or and something like that, or just like I won't say exercise, I don't know, but do something else to like free yourself from this and like let it go. Also with this don't this person not gonna give you the closure that you like, the answers and stuff like that. They're not gonna give that to you. So just let that go. Honestly and truly, just let it go. They did what they did. Doesn't matter. Spirit told you what you need to know. And the more, it's like the more you get away from it and the more you heal from it, the more information they will tell you. Trust and believe. And then half of the shit, like half of the stuff, you already know. You just didn't know that was why they was doing something. Just continue getting further and further and further away. Spirit will tell you. Spirit will tell you. Because for me, on my end, I remember at one point, there was rumors. And I'm just like, what? What? Like, you could just ask me, what did I say? I will tell you if I said it. Like, like, you ain't gotta spread no rumors about me. I will tell you if I said it. But it was like to isolate, to cause people not to talk to me, not to be around me, not to believe me, not to trust me kind of thing. And that was me trying to like control the situation. Or just like tell me like what the rumor is, and I'll clear it up. And he's like, it wasn't meant for me to clear up. That's kind of like I had to let that go. Whoever believed it. It's like whatever. I didn't care. That's why I was like, just tell me the rumor. I will tell you if I said it. I don't care. Like, I won't tell you if I said it. Like, I probably would have said it to your face. I really don't care. Like, I really don't care. Especially if it was the truth. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't remember what. I think it came up like in a reading at some point in time. But I forgot what it was. But like from the beginning, all it was, Lord Spirit kept saying like I said no to something. It was like I said no to a lot of things. I say no to a lot of things. So it's just like, can we be more specific? Spirit's like, that's all you need to know. You said no to something. And it's just like I said no to something, and then it caused this person to lash out, and it's just like I would have said no again. Like ask me again. I'll say it again. That kind of thing. Like I would have doubled down. No, like, I don't care, like, kind of thing. So that's pretty much kind of mentality you gotta be on. This person fucked up, caused a whole bunch of drama. It doesn't matter what the drama is, what they did, why they did it. They did it. It happened. It is what it is. Move on. Whoever believed it, that's on them. It was a lie, but that's on them. Like, that kind of thing. Like, it is what it is. And then we have embrace what destiny has in store for you, which is love. A true love. A real twin flame, like I've been saying. Not this fake shit. Then we have intense. The intensity of your true soul connection includes a great highs and lows. Now you say, oh, great lows. Oh my goodness. This person's not going to leave you in the lows. Keep that in mind. Where this person left you at, in the low and then try to like kick you while you was down, this person is not going to do that. I just said hurting you hurts them. They're not going to kick you while you're down. Now the karmic feels how you feel. Because they're getting kicked while they're down. How? Because they're in a relationship they don't want to be in. And the person that they actually want to be with is getting true love. And they get to do absolutely nothing but sit and watch. Because that's the role that they decided to play. The person that sits and watch. So that's what they get. And we have let go. Sometimes it's best to let go and let the universe work things out in divine timing. Which we have that here. Was worth waiting for. You'll get the answers you need to get. Further along you go. Like, what popped in my... It's like math. It like certain parts, the further you... Like, certain classes, the further you get along... Like, the further you go... It's like you will understand why, like, basic stuff is the way that it is. But they won't explain that to you because it's more so like of a calculus complex like thing or like a blah 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 thing that like. So it's like when you get to this class they explain it, but then it's like why we learn it. It's like because this is like basic understanding. And then it's like you learn the why and the theories and all this stuff later on. So like yeah, you know about we all knew about photosynthesis, but we didn't know how like photosynthesis worked, and maybe until you took like a bio class in college or like in high school and stuff like that. The further along you get, kind of thing. When a kid, you just know, oh, you breathe in carbon dioxide, the plants take it all up and give you oxygen. That's all we knew. Okay, we didn't know the whole ins and outs of it. Then we have telepathic. Close soul connections are harmonious, synchronicity, connective moments of telepath. Which is how I'm telling you, this person knows that you weren't focusing on them anymore because your telepathic connection dwindled or just stopped. Now, was they still able to send shit? Yes. Make you think it was telepathic? Yes, that's the whole obsession. It's because they're obsessed with you. They won't stop thinking about you. That's pulling on you. Telepath is different. They don't have to pull. They just send. Like, was that Professor X? Or was it Charles? Fuck. I don't want to say wheelchair because that's kind of fucked up. That's kind of... Was it Professor X? I think it was. Yes! Professor X. Was he just... That's telepathic. Like, he didn't have to continuously think of that person. He'd be like, oh, move. And it moved. Kind of thing. Like, he just look at it, bow. Like, where this person is continuously thinking of you. That's pulling on your energy. Which is why that's why I apologize. Like, if... Because that frustrates me too. But it's more so they trying to say you things telepathically and it's not working. That's why I said if at some point you have headaches, it's this person trying to invade your space and it's not working. And not saying just to give in and stuff like that, but you can try to like set boundaries, cleanse your space, cleanse your energy. Oh my goodness. Drop the deck. Or, like I said, like, try to exercise, move your body, like, do something else. And then we have emotions. Look deep within your emotions. And then we have reconciliation. What? The divine will help you recognize signs and miracles. Oh, how to know? Okay, because you probably be like, oh, this is very similar to the other one, like your ex. There will be slight differences. This person isn't. Your twin flame doesn't trigger you. Your twin flame and your soulmates don't trigger you. They will push you to grow, but they don't trigger you. And if you decide. They grow with, I won't say that they go with you at the level that you are, but like when they grow and stuff like that, it doesn't bother you or hinder you. Like, you're not going to try to stop them or slow them down or anything like that. You more so are happy and like kind of thing. You're motivated them and kind of stuff. Like, you're pushing them to grow, you're pushing them to evolve, and vice versa. Like, it doesn't, there's no drama. Then we have the red two of rose with date card. Oh, so you're starting to this way. You're starting to realize and recognize the spirit is helping you and they are sending you signs, and you are now embracing like your spiritual side and like your self-love and trusting yourself, but also like the higher self and what spirit have in store for you and what they're trying to give to you, what they're trying to send to you. And you're now realizing the difference in like your emotions around like people where you have like soul connections with and the ones that you don't have soul connection with, and or how it affects your emotions as well. Like, I don't know if you realize, but every time a narcissist come up, my tone changes. So it's like that, like, because I don't really have any emotions toward them or care for any, like, that kind of thing. So it's like how it affects your emotions. And not saying that I don't help, like if a narcissist is watching this video and trying to become spiritual, it's just like, you need to go to therapy, look into like your condition, do the necessary steps that you need to do. It's not that hard. Stop lying and gaslighting and manipulating people, especially if they know the truth. Maybe don't gaslight. There's no need to do it or manipulate or lie. Just own up to it, take accountability, kind of thing. Because they fucking know regardless. So it's like, it made no fucking sense to sit here and lie, but hey, you do it. Like I said, you do you, but your life narcissist. Like, you I can't help you if you don't want to help yourself, okay? And we have the host. And because in this deck is like I love it's like the how I see it is like the Bachelor or the Bachelorette and stuff like that. So like now we have the reunion or we have a host and stuff like that. Somebody, but in this deck it's pretty much the Hierophant. Then we have the 5 of Rings with insecurities. As we already knew. And we have Opening Up. It's supposed to be the Strength card. But we already have Fear of Intimacy and Lack of Confidence. So they won't open up because of the insecurities. And then we have the Lovers. Oh, with the Strength being here and then the Love card, that's a prideful level as well. Then we we have the 3 of Mirrors with Red Flag. Oh. So it's like because the Hierophant, okay, the Hierophant talks about a lot of things. It could be spirit, it could be the government, it could be like just official in some way, shape, or form, and also healing and stuff like that. But with this, it's saying like they haven't healed from any relationships that they have been in, and yet they keep dating. And with the blindfold over the eyes, it's like they almost like they refuse to see. Yeah, because they even got a mask here. They refuse to see how they're the problem. Or they don't realize that they self-sabotage a relationship. And they self-sabotaging. Well, they're pretending to be somebody else, putting on this mask persona and putting on this character. Sabotage the relationship. And they're insecure. Like the reason why they're doing it is because they're insecure, and that's also sabotage the relationship. So it's like the more comfortable they get, the more they sabotage the relationship, or the more you realize like it's not worth being in a relationship with this person, and it's just weird. I'm being honest. It's just weird, and because the Hierophant could also means like marriage, and if this person is married, there's like, why are they trying to come and talk to you and try to date you? Like that's red flag. Like it's just everything starts with a red flag. Like it just gives a red flag. Like this person coming back is a red flag. This now all of a sudden they want to talk to you and they want to date you, red flag. Now they want to heal it and have some type of closure, red flag. Like it's just everything is just pointing to a red flag. Like something is wrong, and it's because you're no longer focusing on them. You're no longer they obsessed with you, but you're not obsessed with them the way that they wanted you to be. And we have I can't let you go. See what I said? They obsessed with you. You letting them go, and they don't want to let you go, which is why they keep pulling on you and obsessively thinking about you. But then also, I don't know how you can ask spirit to like cut that off or just not feel it, not have it affect you. Because I'm not saying like everyone has somebody, like with celebrities and stuff like that. They have people obsessed with them, but well, some of them, it all depends. If they don't have like the, Which why I kind of sort of understand Lil Baby when he's like, don't touch me. Like, that kind of thing. Like, you can't just be letting any and everybody in your space because that is energy kind of thing. And it's just like, you don't know what people, you know. They always gotta, like, so I get it, but then just like, why? Why have an event and kind of thing? But I get it sometimes. But hey, you're letting them go. They don't want to let you go. Then we have the passion I feel is overwhelming. I don't know how to handle this. It's not obsession. It's an infatuation. Obsession. Then we have the passion is too much. It's not passion. Oh, I said this person don't actually know love. They know passion. This person actually does love you, but they don't. I want to say they don't know what love is. The reason why they can't get over you is because they actually loved you. Probably was like their first love. Okay, they was hurt before. Yes, they want to say that was their first love. That was not. That was their first heartbreak. You was their first love. You. And they broke your heart as a result. They did what the person did to them, to you. And they fucked up. Feel guilty and hurt. Because they know that they hurt you and they hurt you worse than how that person hurt them. And I was gonna do the yin yang again, but okay, we're gonna do it again. But okay, and the fact that you was able to heal from it in like that short period of time, and that person was never able to heal from it ever, shows like y'all not on the same level, and they wasn't like, which is why they didn't feel enough in the relationship, which is why they technically hurt you and they sabotaged the relationship. So they sabotaged the relationship with you. Okay? And they sabotage the relationship with others. So you was their first love and they sabotaged the relationship with you because they didn't know how to love. And I even said that in the video. I think it was a picket card as well. I was like, this person doesn't feel like they loved you. They love you. They do. It's just they don't know how to love correctly. They don't know how to love correctly. Your love and their love is two totally different love. You give real love, they give fake love. But yeah, so we're going back to the yin yang. So I have to explain it. So this came out together. This is crossing this. And then this is crossing this. Okay, cool. So we have vanity and pride, ego, change, courage, alchemy, and ancestor guides. Okay. Then we have guilt, sabotage. She would have said, I told you, they feel guilty. I'm going to have to put this down because there's too much cards now. And then we have comfort zone, self-node, clinging. Told you, trying to hold on to you. You turned this around and changed this around with the alchemy. They feel guilty because all this, with people that they surround themselves by, that's a comfort zone. Which is why they're still with that person, even though they know that that person is a karmic. They know that person have nothing to teach them. That's their comfort zone. They drama, they cool with it. You know, like their environment is always something chaotic or dramatic happening, where you know you go home and it's like nothing much happened today. And stuff like that is a regular thing. You know, like drama happens like here and there. Drama happens every day in their life. That's normal for them. So with you, when there was peace and stuff like that, they not used to that. Or where you brought them peace and they brought you drama, you more so were trying to heal the drama or fix the drama or remove them from the drama. They were trying to add you into the drama. They were doing the opposite things. And it was like they were trying to bring you into their comfort zone and make that your new comfort zone, but peace is your comfort zone. So rather than them coming to like the peace side, they was like, yeah, nah, come to the drama side. And it's like, no, you good. Then we have receive, open, He wanted you to be open to receiving their, toxicity and their craziness. And we have autumn, harvest. Now, if you want to go back to the earth, autumn is technically Virgo. And the water, kind of say Scorpio. That's in autumn, right? Yeah. So Virgos, I won't say they're perfectionists. Because perfectionist is kind of like me to say. They focus on the details and they try to get it as they want it. Okay, their work represents them. Okay, so they don't want to give in like half-ass work. They want to give in like polish, like proper and stuff like that, making sure like they fact checked everything. Everything is up to date. Everything's where it needs to be. T's is crossed, I's is dotted, kind of thing. That. Alright, and the same thing for a Scorpio. They gonna get to the bottom of that. They gonna get to the bottom of it for sure. And that's literally what's happening. Like, no matter how you look at it, the problem is this person's ego and their pride. And what they're getting back, what they're harvesting, is pretty much what their pride and ego got them. Which was a fucked up ass relationship. They lost you. They're in a relationship that they don't want to be in, and they're around people that they don't like. And they want to be with you, and they can't be with you. And no matter how they try to get around you, they can't. You won't allow them. You don't want them in your space. You don't want them in your face. You don't want to talk to them. You don't want to work with them. Nothing. You don't. Nothing. And yeah, you more so focus on like change, like going from this and evolving from this and moving on and moving forward. And you have grown and evolved and changed from this. So like where before, like even your comfort levels changed and it's different. Like let's say like it's music and stuff like that. You still listen to music, but it's like now you listen to like different kinds of music, where before, let's say, it was just rap or like R&B. Now you listen to like jazz and classical and like stuff like that. It's still comforting to you, but it's different. You're not clinging on to like a safety blanket and trying to be like, oh, it's comfortable. Like, it's not comfortable because you outgrown it and stuff like that, and it's causing you like pain and hurt, which is why they feel guilty, because they know they don't want to be there. And then what's crossing all of this was third eye and clarity. Yeah. You know, they know, everybody know. If your third eye open, you automatically look at this and you know. And then we have memories, nostalgia. But there's the whole comfort zone, why they keep staying there. They more so are loyal to the history of the situation rather than the person that they're in their problem with. And the person that they're with is not loyal to them, and they're not loyal to that person, but they somehow loyal to the history. Like, oh, we have history, so I'm gonna stick here. And it's just like, if you look at the history, they have a history of being unloyal to each other. So why y'all being loyal to the history is confusing. And then we have chemistry, passion. See what I said? This person don't know love. It doesn't add up and it doesn't make sense. Then we have facade and belief. But they will just continue to make it seem like it does. These two came out together. So we have awareness and king. Right, so we have crystal clear vision and divine masculine. Okay, this person sabotaged relationship, hurt you, broke your heart. Okay, pushed you in your masculine energy, and you in this masculine energy intimidate this person because they felt like they was a divine masculine, and you showing them what a real divine masculine looks like. And not only are you like with this oneness, not only can you like be balanced in your divine feminine energy, you also like decent, and your divine masculine energy, you can go back and forth between the two when it's necessary. Where the divine feminine is water, which is creativity, nurturing, being understanding, listening, and I would say observing and stuff like that. And the masculine is more so building, doing, and taking action. It's like you can go back and forth between them, in between the two, and it doesn't get fogged up or like confusing or anything like that. You see clearly even in both energies and stuff like that. And then somebody else who could also like this new person and there's another level, okay, that you evolved onto, could either do the exact same shit you're doing or okay, see you in the divine masculine energy, be like, okay, you are feminine, let me get you. And I would say like, let me get you in your divine feminine energy, but like, you don't have to be in your divine masculine energy. Like, let me do that for you, kind of thing. Let me do that, and it works out and it smooths out. Then we have, yes, fate twin flame, intense change. Yes, what I said. It's just karmic. Told you it's not that part. Told you it's not that person. New one is coming. It's actual divine masculine. Let's go. And which is why this person is coming, because they know this real person is coming, and they know that you're gonna realize, oh shit. Then what the yeah. They were just a stepping stone technically, and then we have a Holy Grail code with receiving the gift. Told you, Spirit said, and she will be loved. She will. She will be loved. Then we have mystical message will follow the signs. Then we have master alchemist with violet flame. Author is it? Nope. Activation. There we go. I said authorization. We already have alchemists here. Like I said before, you was able to turn this around. They wasn't. They still stuck in this. They broke your heart. You was able to turn that around. And they broke your heart for no reason. You figured that out. Turned that around. To like you broke up. Like you healed from this person. You healed the reason why you was attracted to this person or why you was friends with this person. That then caused you to heal from all other karmic similar to this person. Which is why they said intense change. Yep. This what you let go of something intense. Imagine like karma, like pressure. And you like, or like a weighted blanket. And you picked it up and you like let it go. Now your life is lighter. Literally. The person was doing nothing but holding you down and pulling you back. And then we have practice self-love. See what I said? Because you love yourself. And you won. You whole with yourself. So what you're attracting is somebody else that's whole as like, yeah. Then we have nurture your inner child. Now what I thought about, I did this reading and another reading. What I thought about was how, and that's why I explained in that reading with the feminine, why that came up, because I realized why. It was when I started doing the inner child part. Remember I was like, now I'm going to do like inner child and stuff like that. We're going to focus on like healing your inner child. And then I did mother issues. And then that's when all this piled up and popped on. It was because the karmic is a female, yes, but you're pretty much dealing with your mother's inner child with that female. So whatever mother, like if your mother had issues with you and stuff like that, that's what you're facing with this person. Let's say your mother was jealous of you or envious of you. That's what this woman is doing. And that's exactly kind of thing. And yeah, realizing that you're not responsible for the image or how people perceive you in their head or how they decide to treat you is all like especially someone that you don't know. It doesn't really matter. Because if you, this is, okay, it was 7733, because it's twin flames, so you're supposed to have the same numbers, but 7 and 3 equals 10, right? But the soul practice self-love. You practice self-love, and this divine masculine that's coming to you also practice self-love. This person don't love themselves. You love yourself, and the divine masculine also love themselves, which is how you can know, which is why Spirit is saying you will recognize. If you, but I said before, like how you, like, you could tell when somebody loves themselves. They don't do certain things or put themselves in certain situations. And like I said before, like, it's all based, your life is based on your choices. If you make fucked up choices, your life is gonna be fucked up. If you make good choices, your life is not gonna be, well, it might be fucked up by, like, might be, but like, it turns around at some point in time and fixes itself out. It's like this person continued to make bad choices and expected it to fix itself out. When? How? Where? With another bad choice? Like, kind of thing. And because we even have 7 here. We have followed the signs. So the like, something is saying like the divine masculine is pointing to like the signs, is showing you the difference. But like I said over here, like this one and that, like, it's 2 totally different things. I had to realize the difference between it. In between the people is how they take care of themselves, how they treat themselves, how they talk to themselves, how they talk about themselves. It's a lot. It's just this person, even overall, but I said from the jump, you could able to tell that it was karmic. Then we have difficulties, jealousies from others may serve as an obstacle to the success of this connection. Oh, and then this is crossing this card, right? With unrequited feelings, there is not enough love to keep this relationship going in a healthy way. Okay. It's a new day. Good morning. Or whenever time you're watching this. Where I left off. Something about the feminine, right? Okay, and mother issues. Cool. Because what I realized is, like, once I started, I was more so focused because I wrote down like the readings I want to do for, like childhood and healing, and then I did the mother issues, and then I did like another reading after that to pretty much, I would say, like, to be a distraction, but like, you know, we unpack that, here's like something else, to like, and it was like, here's something else, and it was like, but this was like a big ass something else, and it's just like, I had to unpack that, so I didn't get to the next reading, which is supposed to be like your father. So I don't know if, like, if we do the father and then we actually finds out like why you like went to this person, why you was attracted to this person. I really don't know, but like, but with that, what I was saying with that, it's pages and like the queens are actually female energy, and well, in the tarot, and the knights and the kings are masculine energy in the tarot, because they are moving and doing stuff and stuff like that. Where you might be saying like, oh, the page moved too, they're sending messages or bringing messages. Not all, like, really often. More so they're just like the page of pentacles, he's learning, he's more so like a student. The page of swords might be the one that's sending messages, but the page of wands might go on an adventure. Like, that's it. Like, they don't actually, I feel like I forgot. Oh, the page of cups, apology, if that. It might be more so imagination, majority of the time, and daydreaming. So it's like things like that. They're not actually like more so doing something. Um, Kind of sort of like a characteristic, or it's up with the like apology with the Page of Cups. But mostly we get the Page of Swords, which is somebody spying or watching, um, and looking over their shoulder. And we had envy and jealousy come out a lot, and that's the reason why they're watching you and stalking you and trying to do all this, is because there are like your feminine energy is balanced to the point that you can tap into like masculine energy as well, and you're also balanced in that, and that intimidates the person that you was with before. I'm not. That's why, if you don't know, if you realize, I don't call them the divine masculine. I just call them like masculine, because I don't see them as like, they wasn't actually a divine masculine. They wasn't an emperor. There was never an emperor. There was an emperor. Okay, there was okay, they pretended to be an emperor, but they was out of balance. Okay, and then they was like, once you realize that, you was like, okay, so they're not all four kings. Which king? Like, is it like, okay, that means they one of the four. Like, which one is it? And then they tried to be the King of Cups, but like upright, but it's more so reverse. And then it's not really a king, it's more so a knight, because somebody has to tell this person what to do and where to go and how to move. They don't have control over themselves, and the knights only move when, you know, somebody above them tell them to, kind of thing. And say, you could say the same thing for a page, if you want to say like they're messengers or stuff like that. Yeah, they, again, they can only go somewhere or move when somebody tells them to. And pages are supposed to be like childlike energy, where knights supposed to be more so like middle age kind of thing. But yeah. So the reason why this kind of sort of popped up, it was because you're healing how unbalanced female energy affects your life. And this is technically a very unbalanced female energy that is affecting your life because of a masculine that was also unbalanced that affected your life. And funny enough, because we're all saying with the Page of Cups, it's like the Grail, the Holy Grail. It's a cup. And technically, kind of sort of like the Ace of Cups. So what you're receiving is love. The Ace of Cups, because in the Ace of Cups is more than just is love, creations, nurturing, compassion, psychic abilities, like all that. There's a lot of things in the Ace of Cups. There's a lot of things in the water. But what song is a Kendrick? Some in the water, some in the water. But yes, it does a lot. And it's like you was already the Ace, like the Ace of Cups. You was already the Queen of Cups. So you already held the Ace of Cups and stuff like that. And you gave love to yourself and you gave love to others. Which is why this person tried to pretend like they was the King of Cups, as if they hold the Ace of Cups as well. But they don't actually hold any cups. Yeah, because the whole passion. They don't hold any cups. They don't actually have love. Passion is wands. The King of Wands don't come up that much for me to be like, oh, they are the King of Wands. The Knight of Wands, but not the King of Wands. And now they're gonna try to come and make it seem like they the King of Swords, but they the King of Swords reverse. So, also, I did a reading on the Page of Swords. It was a pick a card. Don't know when I'm gonna upload it, I'm gonna be honest with you. So just watch out for that. And that will, I guess, like further explain like certain things. But the whole thing stemmed from somebody insecurities and feeling inferior to you. But this new person that's coming in your divine, even if you're in your divine masculine energy, it doesn't affect their divine masculine energy. Like it doesn't make them feel intimidated or inferior in any way, shape, or form. They are fine because they know who they are and what they bring and what they can do. Like, let's say I don't know. Let's say you bad at art. Okay, everything that has to do with art, you're just bad at it. And this other divine masculine is. So were they making sculpting things, 5-dimensional paintings or like stuff like that, you're not like, you might be like, damn, might be like, I can't do that, but it doesn't make you feel inferior because you know, like, you was already bad at art but you good at other things, right? And stuff like that. And it's like, but you do know who to go to when you need help and stuff like that. When you are making like a project that needs that, you know who to go to because they was good at it, or you need somebody to look it over, you know who to go, like that kind of thing. Is rather than trying to bring that person down, you like appreciates their gifts and stuff like that and what they have and what they bring to the world. It's like, rather, just because you don't have it doesn't mean to like try to bring it down, suppress it, and bring it like, I won't say a smear campaign, but also like just trying to make it seem inferior and people should be afraid of it just because you can't do it. And then there's the fact that you can't, because when you do all that, it's the fact that you can't do it. You mad at the fact that you can't do it. You can't manipulate the person to doing it for you. So you went through a whole smear campaign for what? Because you was mad? And then you would have realized that if you paid attention to your fucking emotions. Like, but no. You, like, because if you pay attention to your emotions, you have to pay attention to all the other emotions that you have that's telling you that you're a shitty person for keep hurting people. And it's like you're hurting yourself, staying in a place where you don't want to be in. Like, that's why you don't want to pay attention to your emotions. You just turn it off and want to be numb. But you're not actually numb. Because you're still feeling guilty and ashamed and trying to cling on to something that you know you don't want. So you're having an internal battle with yourself on a daily basis, and it's your fault. Because you keep putting your hand out for shit that you don't want. It's like being allergic. I'm going to say peanuts because everybody allergic to damn peanuts nowadays. Not me. But like, it's just... It's like, imagine you being allergic to nuts, okay? To peanuts. And in all shapes and forms. It doesn't matter if it's macadamia, walnut, pecan, whatever you want to pronounce it. It doesn't matter. You are allergic to it in all ways, all shapes and forms. Cashews, all of it. Almonds, all of it. And you keep letting somebody give you a Snickers. Why? And you just keep taking it and eating it. Why? You'd be like, oh, because it's chocolate, but it has nuts in it. You know that. There's chocolates that doesn't have nuts. You can get a Twix. It doesn't have nuts. Like, you can get, like, it's certain other candies you can get. But you keep taking the Snickers knowing that it has nuts in it. Then it's like this person just give you, like, constantly things that have, like, peanuts in it. It could be, today, it was the Snickers. Tomorrow, something with, like, peanut butter. Next day, fucking almonds. Oh, remember Jordan almonds? Fucking Jordan almonds. Like, it's, and then you know that it has nuts in it, but you just keep taking it and just eating it, and then just wondering, oh, why I keep going, like, swelling up and getting hives and shit like that? It's because you have an allergic reaction, bro. You know? And it's unhealthy. Very unhealthy. You're just hurting yourself. It's not hurting that person. They're not itching. They're not swelling up. their throat not closing. Like, they okay. Like, meanwhile, you're, like, sitting here clinging on to, like, like, clinging on to life. Like, come on now. What are we doing? Also, now back to this reading. So that was the whole female, why it came up, if you realize that. That's why. Because after that, I was going to do the Queen of Pentacles. But that's when the King of Cups kept popping up. And I was like, let me do the King of Cups then. But I haven't, like, I like to research things. I think I started, like, gathering all my stuff. I haven't, like, made my notes to be like, boom, the King of Cups is blah, 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 like, kind of thing. And then I would also like to use, like, the decks that I was going to, like, look in the books, realize what the book was trying to say, like, and stuff like that. But, like I pretty much did with the Page of Swords. But either way, with this, they know that what they're holding on to, this comfort zone, their safety blanket, they don't actually want to be there. They don't, no feelings there. It's not, like, it's not going to last. And they also know that coming back to you or talking to you, you don't have no feelings there either to pretty much date them again or talk to them again. And I'm keep looking at this Host and the Lovers. I don't know if somebody's in a relationship or somebody is married and they're not going to tell you about it. Because they know that you're not going to talk to them, you're not going to give them the time of day. But then it's just like, if you're trying to be friends, why would you not say it? You know? And it's like, that's clearly saying, like, you're not trying to be my friend. So this whole thing was a lie. And also, with the ego being down and its vanity and pride, in one of the videos I said that their soul is like, they're battling themselves because their soul is happy that you grew and you moved on and you healed. That they're actually proud that you didn't come back to them and you're not putting up with their shit. Very happy for that. Because remember, that keep coming up, do what's best for your heart, don't put up with my shit, I can't promise you anything. They know, they are happy that where you are and how that you are, but their pride and their ego is not. And vanity is like doing things for other people, which is why I call them the Knight. And it's like they did all this based off of somebody else's advice, or they that did come up one time, like somebody listened to somebody else and either way you dodged a bullet, because it's like, if that person was easily swayed from that person, then you didn't want them anyways. They probably can't accept the fact that they lost you and how they lost you and the reason why they lost you. So they're going to try to say, like, at that point in time, you was a terrible, horrible person, but you weren't. Which is what Spirit is trying to tell you. Been told you with the whole you was innocent. But this person did throughout, while y'all was together and while y'all was separated, was unprovoked. They created it themselves with the self-sabotage. They did it themselves. And I even said, like, with one person, I don't know who, okay? But it was like, I know I keep saying, like, it's a friend of a friend. Okay, like, it's your ex, and it's like your ex-friend's friend. Not the friend of your ex kind of thing. And that person don't give a fuck about your ex. They don't respect that man. They low-key don't respect their friend for being friends with that person. Alright? So while this person going a whole smear campaign of how you're a horrible and bad person, this person is like, I don't say they always there, but like from time to time they're there, but they always, like, when they're there, they always like talking about this one person. So then this person got tired of it one day and just started asking questions, and then realized, like, you're the problem. Like, you're the reason why it's fucked up, or why it's not working, or why it's why the relationship ended the way that ended, why, you know, y'all not together. And especially like if, because what just popped in my head is like that person could also be like a friend of yours or like an associate, like you know of that person. And they, I won't say they come and try to find out, come to talk to you. If that does happen, I won't say that's new twin flame. Be careful. It might just be another fake twin flame just trying to but okay, if it seems like they respect that person, that's just another fake twin flame. That's the one that they sent to try to find out information. If I won't say that they come in and just tell you everything and like, oh, this person's saying this, and a third. That's the actual twin flame, because that might just also be another fake twin flame. It just you. But that's why spirits was like, I will show you the signs. Like I will let you know who's who, like which is which, what is what. And that person doesn't respect your ex, doesn't really respect their friend for being friends with your ex. Ask questions, find out they're the ones that's wrong. Ends up try to talk to you or talking to you, and y'all get together. And if y'all do get together, the ex can't like interfere in that relationship because again, that person don't respect them, so he's not listening to anything that they say. They already wasn't listening to anything that they were saying, regardless. Because it's like in every time they're around, it's like every like relationship that they're in somehow is the female fault. It's never their fault. And they started asking questions like that's funny. Like that's like, how is it never your fault? But yet they keep breaking up with you, kind of thing. Not you breaking up with them. And it's like, or even if they do break up with them, it's just like it'll be over something so basic, like because she said to talk to her more, like kind of like situation, like something basic with the whole fear of intimacy, like something literally basic, like communication, like, and it was because it was a difficult. They find it difficult when it actually to normal people. Oh, that's fucked up. So like a balanced person, like a balanced divine masculine or a balanced divine feminine, it's not a difficulty to open up and say how you feel or even defend yourself and or defend like or defend others and stuff like that. Because like I said, with that person, they could know you or might not know you. I'm not really sure, but it's not like they intentionally coming to you despite this other person in that situation, because they don't give a fuck about that person. And they would like, it's like every time I just see like, this was gonna be the last time I was gonna be in this friend group anyways, like kind of thing, like that was gonna be their last day, like cursing, like they didn't really gonna come around, because I don't know if that friend is more so, like keep coming around that person, and that person's like, yeah, nah, deuces, we can't be friends no more, I'm not doing this. And then y'all become, I don't know, I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not sure, don't know. Let spirit tell you, because I don't know. I just know some situation like that is happening, and somebody in that group in that situation is like, I won't say they're calling out the masculine on their shit, but like they're realizing like you're full of shit. You're the reason why your relationships end up the way that it is, and why you keep getting blocked, and why blah 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 blah. Like that, like why your life is the way that it is you kind of thing, and. What also popped in my head was a video that was I watched that was like, don't call out a narcissist, because a narcissist is then going to go on a whole smear campaign. They're gonna go on a smear campaign anyways. Like, so what's the, like, you call them out, you don't call them out, they're gonna go on a smear campaign regardless. So just like Regardless, they're gonna talk. They're gonna say some shit about you, and it's not gonna be true. To try to make it seem like it was never them that was the problem. They're gonna do it regardless. You call them out or not. Dude, she was like, "Oh, just change your behavior and just move on." Like, you think they're not gonna realize that and then go on a whole smear campaign about you? Come on now. Come on now. Like, I don't know what narcissist you were dealing with, but baby, like, they gonna smear your name regardless. And then the people that's gonna believe it and people that's not gonna believe it. And it's like the people that believe it is like, regard, okay, whatever. You do you, okay? And then the people that believe it in the beginning, well, some of them, later on realize you the problem. She ain't the problem. It's you. And then they go over here and realize you're like not as bad as the other person was saying. It's like, yeah, I know. It was like, oh, so you know they talking shit about you. You're like, yeah. Somebody told me. Come back. And they was like, you don't care? Like, I don't care. And they want to know why they talk shit. Like, you know why. The exact same thing that they did to you is the exact same thing. Like, that's, and I walked away. The exact same thing that you did. Like, so now she gonna be talked about you. Like that, like, literally. Regardless, they're gonna do a smear campaign. You tell the truth, you speak a story, regardless. Regardless. Because they cannot accept that they are the problem. They cannot accept that your life is better than them after your life left. It, like, they left your life. They can't accept it. They won't accept it. It is what it is. Then we have engagement. Your love life is soon ascending to a higher level of commitment. Yeah, we had that before. And we also have evolving, which is why they're trying to come in, rush in, and be like, oh, well, who they was talking about is me. Because they know, because that's another reason why they low-key obsessed with you and can't get over you. If they're cross-watching tarot videos to find out information on you, they're doing it for the wrong intentions. They're literally doing it to spy and watch and obsess over you. And then if they did spell work, it's like this person bopped around from tarot reader to tarot reader until they found somebody that said that it worked. Okay? Because I know I said it didn't work. It got sent back. Okay? They didn't like that. So they go to somebody that will say, oh yeah, the spell worked and stuff like that. It hit them and it did this, and the third. But that person actually got the energies crossed. So it did not hit you, viewer. It hit them. Which is why their life is the way that it is. But it gave them like a sense of ease, thinking that your life was fucked up or that you were struggling. Because they feel like, oh, like I said before, they wanted to be knight in shining armor to come in and save you and rescue you. But you didn't need them to save you. More so, they needed you to save them. So I don't know why they did this whole situation. It's like Donkey from Shrek. That. No matter, like, you always kind of sort of need to save this person. Shrek 1 in the beginning. Okay? Like, and yeah. And we have patience. Some things still need to be dealt with for this connection to manifest. And we have the worth waiting for. And we have unconditional love. The love between you and this person is eternal. Nothing and no one can take it away from you. They mad about that shit too. Mad about that shit too. Because not only you was loyal, okay? And like I said before, if you pay attention, somebody pregnant. Okay? Somebody could be pregnant. And the baby might not be that person. And you don't have to worry about that. You don't have to worry about that. Your person don't got to worry about that because you loyal. Also, if you've been paying attention, there's a STD out there. Just a floating. I don't know who got it. And somebody gay. And they're keeping it secret. So it's a lot of shit flowing out there. Okay? In this person's life. And you don't got to deal with none of that shit. You don't got to deal with it. Your person don't got to deal with it. And the thing is, they did all this to themselves. Again, it's their choices. If they choose to walk away and just stop and leave it, then it will like end. All the truth will come out. And now you're probably just like, oh, if that's the case, why don't they just go get a test? They don't want to know, okay? They scared. Like, they scared. They don't want to know. They're just like, you might need to know. That's why with the whole, you ever watched the movie Kids? That's why that keep coming out. Because once somebody knows, it's kind of two, like, that movie, how I remember, it's like two things. Somebody knows that they have it and intentionally giving it to people. Or, it's like the end of the movie, and somebody got it without realizing why or who they got it from. Because they technically did something. Both is illegal. But that person did something illegal as well. But, so he can't, like, he pretty much got that his own fault. Kind of thing. So yeah, movie Kids. I feel like if they had played that in Sex Ed, that'd be scaring people straight. Like what? or even Sex Sent Me to the ER, that will scare people straight. Okay, like whoa, you would just be like, yeah, nah, don't touch me. Like that. Huh. One girl, her jaw popped. Oh my goodness, it was a good show. Then we have Open Your Eyes. If someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Yeah. Because this facade mask and pretending to be somebody and this ego pride, this whole shit, yeah. You if all you get is confusion, believe it. Believe it. Because they confuse them damn selves. They don't know which character they are today. Okay? Then we have Put Yourself First. Loving yourself makes you more romantically attractive. Then we have the Knight of Swords with the providing God with educational riches, protect fertile women, fertility of women, make children respectful towards their parents. Oh, funny enough, I was talking about the children before. And it's a knight. Oh, and I did say somebody pregnant, fertile. See? But also, the Empress could not just mean like somebody's pregnant, it could mean like birthing a creative project and stuff like that. That's also fertility. Sorry, fertility? Yeah. And then we have the Eight of Wands with the great and exalted God with grandeur, making one passionate towards God. Like I said, every karmic have a lesson. You had a lesson. The one that they're with right now don't have a lesson. Rather than pulling away from them and leaving and staying away, and like starting this whole spiritual journey like you did, heal what needs to be healed, they just decide to stay and listen to people that hurt them. Then we have the Six of Cups with God who stirs all men with motivation, lift up those who are fallen and humiliated. Also with that, because if the cross-watcher is here, it'd be like, oh, I've fallen, I'm humiliated, I'm not getting picked up. It's because you're not helping yourself. If you went on the spiritual journey, you will realize God helps those who help themselves. Yep. Also, if, Tower, he knocked your ass down, okay? Picked your ass up and put you on the right direction and sent you on your way. And you decide to go back to how you was doing before. He dropped, like, and put you on the right direction. How, like, you see how you're not helping yourself? And then he just go another tower moment, then another tower moment, and another tower moment. Yeah. And tower moments is also fall from grace and hitting rock bottom. And it was one time it was 2 towers in a reading. So, now I keep saying, I don't see how you obsess on watching somebody else when you have, like, so many other shit going on in your life. You need to deal with that first. Stop focusing and obsessing with somebody else. So now we're going to do over here. So we have motivation and intelligent riches. So the reason why they did this, what motivated them to do this whole thing and to stab you in the back and to betray you, is because you were smarter than them in some way, shape, or form. They was intimidated. I said that before. They was inferior. And then we have protect fertility of women and lift those who have fallen and humiliated. Like I said, it could have been because when I was talking about your creativity, then I yarned, and that was the only time I yarned, and I was confused. Because I wasn't tired. They humiliated you that way. They would try to, like, things that you're passionate about, things that your creation, and things that you was doing, they will always just, like, yarn, be like, oh, boring, as if it wasn't being impactful, if it wasn't be beneficial, or try to, like, smother it in some way, shape, or form, so it wouldn't see the light of day. That was kind of dark, I'm sorry. But, like, they would just try to, like, it's like, let's say you're doing a presentation, this person will, like, put their head down, even though your presentation is actually, like, very informative and kind of fun and kind of cool. And they'll be like, oh, well, you just say, like, I'm smarter than them. Is that why they put their head down? Because they don't understand? No, that's not why. While their head down, they are actually listening to you. They just don't want you to know that they're listening to you, because they want you to feel humiliated that you don't have everybody in the room's focus. But you actually do have their focus. As I said before, you live rent-free in this person's head. With this whole obsession and can't get over you, it's clear to see that. And they don't live rent-free in your head, but you live rent-free in their head. And then we have grandeur with making children respectful towards their parents. Yeah, they actually look up to you. And then we have making one passionate towards God. I want to say, because you on your whole spiritual journey, so you're connected to spirit. This person to see that you're connected to spirit. Also, you know the song that pops in my head from time to time? Like, what if God was one of us? Like, just a stranger on the bus. Like, this person, it's like when they hear that song and they realize that, they be like, ah, fuck. Like, kind of situation. Because they know they fucked up. And then the tower moments make sense. You see? Yeah. Not even just God. Like, that's the song talking about God. But, like, you know, like angels and stuff like that. They realize, like, ah, fuck. They fucked up. They was around one. It was around, didn't know, and fucked up kind of situation. And not saying, like, everybody, like, sometimes people do realize at the end of the day, like, when they leave. Bible story. Like, when Jesus died, okay, rose, he came back on earth for like a while. He went to 2 people and was walking with them and talking with them and stuff like that. They was walking and talking with him, regular. And then, you know, Jesus was like, all right, cool, I'm head out. And just poofed and disappeared. Then the 2 people was like, I think that was Jesus. Meanwhile, one of his disciples, when Mary Magdalene told him, like, oh, like, he's not there, you know, Thomas was like, yeah, nah, I need to see him. I need to put my hands here. I need to do this. I need to do that and stuff like that. So when Jesus like appeared to them, and they was like, yeah, Thomas, you said you want to do this, this, and the third. Like, here you go. See my hands. You want to put, you want to put your hand through my side. Here you go. Like, now you believe. Funny enough, I was with 2 other people. Now they ain't had to do all this, but they believed. So it's like kind of thing. And it's the like. Yeah, it's the difference in it. Like, they was with you the whole time, and they didn't believe, and they doubted. Even if you had said this to their face, they aren't. And they try to make it seem like it was never going to be what you said it was going to be. And now they're saying that it's going to be what it's going to be. Because you never gave up on yourself. Meanwhile, or listen to other people. Oh, yeah, because vanity, that's in the Bible. That's Samuel. And the person that he decided to, the person that he decided to listen to later on came back and invaded like their space and their land and took it over. He was taken into captivity. So if you actually read the Bible, there's some lessons in there, boy. There's some lessons in there, boy. You will realize, like, yeah, nope, I'm good. Like, I'm not gonna do that. You will better pay attention to the signs, and you will listen. Like, whoo, like, because one thing about it is either it's gonna come back and bite you in the ass, or you just like, okay, and you're gonna use somebody else to do it. Like with this person, this masculine, I guess they felt like they was the only one. God was like, that's funny, that's cute. You're not. And boom. Like, and it was like, this person wasn't even actually your masculine anyways. It was a fake. So yeah. Then we have Angel of Romance. And the Angel of Travel. Yeah. You learned about love, romance, what you want, what you don't want, and you're moving on and moving forward. Literally, it says you are elevating and evolving. Meanwhile, this person is trying to catch up and run, and they can't. Cause I even said that before. Like, the levels that you're on is 2 totally different levels. It's like before you was on a 5, now you're on a 10. And they wanted to make it seem like they was on a 5, but they were struggling on a 5. Okay, they more so 1 or 2, if that, kind of thing. They might not even actually play the game. They might just play the game with people to like have their support, and that's how they kind of sort of level up. But they don't know how to play the game in any way, shape, or form. But yeah. And then, even here with this person is sitting on the bench, and she by herself, but there's an angel here. So you probably sense like this other person around you, and also like spirit saying like, yeah, they on their way, they coming, but like they're saying like, this situation gotta get fixed first, and it's not really on your part or your fault why it's still around. It's these other people. And I've been saying like they're pissing off spirit, pissing them off, and it's different departments that they're pissing off. Even with angels, like there's archangels, there's thrones, there's this, there's different. They're pissing them off, and then some of them focus on love, some of them focus on like spiritual development, some of them is life purposes. Like, they're pissing different departments off. Like, so, yeah, their life is the way it is because of them, not you. So if you was blaming yourself for it, don't. And if somebody trying to blame you for it, don't accept it. If they're trying to invade your space, don't let them. And just continue giving it over to spirit. But yeah. That's all that I have for this reading. Because at the end of the day, they more so just want the Ace of Cups, which is the love that you're giving to yourself at this point in time. Because this person's sitting on the bench by herself, so you're loving yourself. And we had that before with the self-love. And doing that, you became whole. Meanwhile, I won't say everybody else is halves, but like a good percentage of the world are just halves of themselves. And like a very small percentage are like complete and whole and stuff like that. And you're attracting somebody else that's as well whole. And they it's like certain like toxic situations that you had to deal with in the past, you're no longer dealing with because you healed from it and you're not like really accepting it. You have to travel, moving on and moving forward, and the whole evolving and stuff like that, because you took time for yourself. And spirits is like, just like how you was patient and with yourself and loving yourself, we also gotta be patient with this new person coming, okay? Because they cooking something up, okay? That's what the page, no, not page, the temperance is also talking about with the 2 cups. And the trying to sort of balancing out and stuff like that, but it's like doing things in moderation. It's like they doing something. I almost said the rock, like something's cooking, like with the rock, like yeah. But yeah, that's it. That's all I see for this reading. If you like this reading resonated with you, then please like, share, and subscribe. Other than that, I'll see you next time. Bye.